What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we have an Attack on Titan character Armin from the season 4 version, the final season version of him in the new ODM gear. So I'm on a landscape orientation page, use a pencil and an eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. So let's go. Center point of my page is approximately here. I'd say that's where his nose will probably be, and we go up and over to the right hand side. We're going to start with his right eyelid. So we'll just do a diagonal line up like this first. He's quite big eyes, so we go over the top. And you can thicken up this line, right? So we can make them a little bit more substantial, make it stand out a little bit more. Like this kind of thing. And then at the side, so we go diagonal down like this. So he's quite box-like eyes. And then we go back in to a point in here. Like this. Okay, so then just bottom eyelid, just a line that curves up underneath, just here. So there's a bit of a gap between here and here. Then his iris, so we have circle with the top cut off. Goes up underneath his eyelid, just up there. And then his pupil, just in the center. Like so. So he's got maybe some lines, just detail lines around, like an eyelid line coming across, like so. And then we go over and do the other eye. So we're starting over here, so we're about eye distance over. So whatever the width of his eye is, you can fit that inside between his two eyes, and then you do the same thing again. So you go diagonal, up like so, and then we'll bring it across. Like that, and then we can thicken this up. Just doubling up the line, making it look like they're sort of eyelashes that kind of stick out a bit, kind of pop off the page, you know. You want a thicker line for the eyes, usually in anime anyway. And then we'll do this sort of V-like shape coming out the side. So we go out and down. Again, you can thicken it up a little bit. Like so, and then the bottom eyelid underneath. And like so, and you want them to roughly line up, you know, top eyelid, bottom eyelid, like that. And then his iris and his pupil. So we do a circle, can be slightly long, you know, it can be slightly like an oval, it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. And pupil in the middle, roughly in the middle. And we'll try and get them the same size. Like so, and then just some details around the eye. just here, eyelid line on top of his eye, like so. Can't really see his eyebrows because he's got a big fringe covering them, but we'll do the nose and then we'll do the hair, and we'll add some what we can see of his eyebrows in underneath the hair. You can see it a little bit, but not too much. So we'll just do his nose. So just in here between his eyes, bridge of his nose will start just there, and then it sort of comes down like that. It's kind of over to the left hand side just like a little bit. It's not like bang in the middle, it's just over to the left a little bit. And then his nostril on the other side, just there. So he's got kind of a downturned mouth, so just kind of a bumping sort of downturned mouth. So starting like this, in the middle it'll go down and back up, and then back down to there. Then you might have a little line for top lip, and then his bottom lip just in under here. Then his chin, like so. And then you can roughly check your proportions. So eye to nose is about the same as nose to chin. See here? And then bottom lip to chin is about the same as bottom lip to nose. Here to here is about the same as here to here. So nose halfway between eyes and chin, bottom lip halfway between nose and chin. So once you get those proportions, you can do his jaw. Go to the side. Like so. You want to stop roughly about mouth level and on the edge of his eye, just here. Right? So edge of his eye, mouth level, and then you do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so we're stopping edge of the eye again, and about mouth level, and then you can change direction and go up the side of his head. So we go curving up, and it roughly goes up to about where his ear would be, like just middle of his ear, and stops there. It doesn't go up the whole way, so you just curve it up, go up the other side again, so. I think he's got some actually hatching just coming across the bridge of his nose. So like that kind of thing as well. Right, so then he's got some sideburn, like just some hair that come up the side of his head. Just here, kind of just some hatching dash sort of lines. Like this kind of thing. Nothing major. And then his ear, come out and around. Down the side of his head. Into there. And then same thing on the other side. Ear come out. Down. You roughly want them to be about the same height. Maybe this ear should come up a bit more actually. Yeah. So we're just above his eyelid lines here, probably in line where his eyebrows would be. So I'll just erase that line. I brought that ear up just a bit more. Right, so they're about the same level now, and then we will finish this ear, bring it in towards his earlobe. And the earlobe kind of lines up with the nose just here. And then you can put lines inside, like ligament lines, like so. Easiest way is letter J, but you can also add more detail if you want. Like so. this. Okay, so his fringe, that big fringe, he has loads of hair spikes coming across his hair, so there's no easy way to do it, you just gotta get started. One spike here, come up his head here. Kind of come down and touch his eye. They're all like eye level, just there. This kind of thing. And then a bit of a gap just there, like a big gap. And then keep adding them one by one. Curving lines. So, and every now and then like a texture line or something inside. And keep going. This. Right, so then what we can see of his eyebrows, it's kind of in underneath his hair, kind of here. You can just see kind of just a line up close, like there. This and like a top line as well, like a brown hair color sort of area in there. But you can't really see much. Okay, so that's eyebrows basically. So then we go up the side of his head. Like so. He's got like a bowl cut sort of hair. And if you're wondering how high up, so we're like So top of the head to, let's say, eyebrows is about the same as eyebrows to chin. Okay, so eyebrows are about halfway from the top of his hair to his chin. So here to here is about the same as here to here. So that's the kind of distance you're dealing with. We go down the other side. Like so. And just some extra texture lines just around his ears here. Okay, like so. Okay, so what we're going to do is neck and his ODM gear. So let's go. So neck coming down from his jaw, just here, both sides, down like so, and then his collar. So sort of come down across his neck here. Back up the other side. Go around back of his neck, come out like so, and down. Same thing on this side. Come around the back of his neck. Down, across. Like so. And then we got that middle line, that bumping grey line coming down the center, like so. And we may have some neck muscle lines just in here. So then trapezius muscle will come sort of down this way, down a little bit there. And then we have those clasps. There's lots of sort of gear and all stuff like that. So yeah, let's just go for it. Curving down there. And bring it in. So this is like a clasp, sort of a brass clasp on his shoulder, or silver. Sort of clasp here. Comes across, down. And then we got a box inside. So lying on the top. And then a strap going down this way. And pretty much do the same thing on this side. So we do another sort of clasp. Goes across, kind of looks like a letter H, you know, this kind of thing. This one only has one bar on it for some reason. We can only see one. You could do two if you wanted to just copy the other side. Across the top. And then we'll bring it down. And then we got this other section just here coming across. Okay. And then we go down like so, curving in, and then we'll bring it a line straight across here between them, just there like that. Right, so then we have this like bar in the middle. So we'll do this. You do like a letter U, bring it across both sides, and then we'll go straight down, and then straight down this side. And then we've got these tubes that come out of it, both sides. So we got like silver tubing coming out here, and then it's got some like lines on it there, and then another one on this side. Like that. And then we got that silver box, so it's like comes right down here and right down there, and then it comes across the top and comes across the top here, right? And this is like, it's got a tube coming across towards his shoulders, then coming out this way, right, on top there. And this is a double line, so this is kind of complicated now, so take your time, pause the video a lot, okay? And then we have the crest, you know, the crest, the Survey Corps crest. So it's like wings, right? So it's very intricate. I'll just do a sort of a rough sort of outline of it. So it's like wings. So we go up. Right, this kind of thing. Wings down there. And then this comes down. And we got like lines that connect here. I guess it comes down like this first. Wing there, and then each of these. So I'm doing this sort of the manga way. It's not really the anime style one. And then you break them up this way as well. And then you break them up again. Like this. And then we do the wing on the other side. So we go up. This, and then each one of these again is a line like that, and maybe broken up again this way. So this is kind of the easiest way to do this. It has more detail on it, but I can't draw it in with a Sharpie. And then we got a box around that. Comes out here into there, straight down like so, and then same on the other side, out, straight down like so, and then we go diagonal down this way. Comes out there, back up into here, and I think there's like another tail part just sticking out here, and then a line down the middle. So that's sort of the easy way to do that crest. There is more intricate ways, but make it easy. Make it easy on yourself. So okay, so roughly where his shoulder is. So we go out here. And then we got like another sort of bump for a tube, and then out to there. So we have these lines that come out from the center of his chest out towards the shoulder, right? So we got to draw those in. So we go out and up to here. So now you're not too far out of his head. You're not too like far beyond his head. Do you know what I mean? So we're like half his head out again. Like, yeah, probably about half, just there. Not really a full head. That'd be maybe too far. Pretty close, half or 3/4. And then he's got more stuff on his shoulder, so more metal kind of things just on his shoulder here. Like this kind of thing. And then circle tube like things on that. And then his shoulder will come down to about there. And then we have another bump for another piece of his armor. Comes up this way and then down. Okay, and then there's more detail in here. So what I can see of it anyway. So we got like a line coming down here. Just there, like the side of his armor. And then this comes down. I don't know if you'd call it his ODM gear, but it's kind of like armor. Another sort of plate on his shoulder here. Like so, and something else. There. Like so. Right, so we basically have to replicate this on the other side. So, shoulder again, roughly out a bit. Half of his head, I'd say. Yeah, just about there. And then, so we got these tubes. Out to there. Details on them like so. And then this disc, it's like a shoulder pad or a disc sitting on his shoulder, just there. And then we'll bring his arm down, kind of bumping, and we have another sort of section like that, but roughly out to there. And then that other section like so. And then the other side of his armor or chest plate just here, and then we have another silver line across there. But I think that's finally it. How to draw. Oh no, it's not. Damn. We got more stuff behind that's on his back. Forgot about that. So here, right, something like on his back here, and like wheels and cogs. We were so close. So just here, then line down to there, like that. Same thing on the other side. They do look like cogs or something on the back of his shoulder. Like this. So, and something similar on this side. Straight line across, up and down. Like so. And some lines going across here. Okay, now I think that's everything. How to draw Armin, Season 4 from Attack on Titan. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.